Welcome to DJ Does Something That Shouldn't Be Done, but he's gonna do anyway. I want to turn this area, or maybe that area, into a house so that I can overlook people whenever they're going doing the rock crawling. But here's the thing. I gotta build my own house, and we're gonna do it with blocks, because doing this would be too easy. We're gonna be using these things, the concrete blocks. These are available for all platforms, so anybody can do this, and all you gotta do is turn on free build, and then have some fun. It also helps if you have snapping turned on, because if it's smooth like that, it ain't gonna work. Couple things to keep in mind. Number one, this rock face, though is very cool, I don't think it's actually gonna work for what we wanna do. So we're gonna have to build up the land around it, raise up the ground, and then put rocks around it so it still looks like it's a rock formation. The first step's gonna be leveling out the ground, and I'm absolutely terrified to do this part, but here goes. I have no idea how big the house is gonna be, so I'm just gonna use a massive plot like that big and click it go up. Nothing's happening. All right, idea number two. I'm gonna start on the outside. Wow, that's, oh, I had it set to flatten. I'm an idiot. All right, here we go. So we're gonna try and raise this part up. It's like hitting a block under the, Yeah, it turns out that's not gonna work. So we're gonna have to create our own area and make it look like an extension of that. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's raise it up, baby! Now we can flatten this out. Actually, I'm gonna make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, man, look at that. Actually, these trees may be in the way. Oh, they're definitely in the way. Nothing a little delete objects can't handle. And boop. And another boop. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. This is what I've got. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I think it's gonna do fine. Next is to paint it. Now, the reason I'm doing this is so that my concrete blocks stand out and I can actually see where everything is. I'm gonna put one piece of each down so that I could see them and visualize, like, okay, if I did this, how would this work, that kind of thing. And I think the number one thing is gonna be the front door. Yeah? Did we build the front door first? I don't know. I play The Sims a lot, and usually I build the front door first. We're building the front door. I get the idea that the front door feels like it's here, so that's where we're gonna put it. Nice and easy. Easy does it. We're gonna do these a couple wide, just like that, so that we can actually do this, do that, and then hopefully delete the one in the middle. Ah, ha, ha, it's working. Oh, I was gonna go test it. Hang up. Parkour. Ah, yes. Parkour skills come in handy in Farm Sim. It's a little low, and I actually don't like it, so we're gonna delete all these. I got a better idea. So, as you can see, our dude is like as big as one of the blocks. You're as big as a block, brah! And instead of having to go through widthways, what about if he went through long ways, and then it kind of led through to another room? So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna build a couple of these, just like so, and remember, 3 high was not quite good enough. So there we go. We're going with that. And then now we're just going to delete the ones in the middle. What a front door! Look at that! I made that by myself. There's clutch for scale if you're curious. Don't keep me away. Why does my eye itch this morning? So everybody knows you put a bathroom by the front door because that's perfect. We're not doing that. I'm kidding. What we are going to do is build a little office. And actually, I want to do like a block offset. So I'm going to have to delete a few of these, but check this out. All right. So if we come in here with this block, right? Put it about there. You can see my genius now, can't you? Yes, my genius shows. Now we can actually go in and build in the middle of these blocks. There it is. See, it looks better now. And when you're ready to change it, all you got to do is just do like this. Ba-bam. Pa-pa-pa-pow. Ka-chow. See, I know what I'm doing. And here's where we're going to use this guy. So it's going to be an extended beam all the way out. And I'm going to make like a hanging out place underneath. But we got to build it up first. Honestly, I think I did it right. Like, I did it right. Oh, no. Look at that. All right. Now I got a place to hang out. We just got to build the roof around it. I don't know if this is looking good or not. So if this is my room, we definitely need windows cut out like here. Is it going to be a Y-shaped window? It's going to look so dumb. So what I'm thinking is like this window and this one and that one. I don't like the way that's going to look. What if we just did that? That's a window, right? Ah, no, this way. It's modern art. Ermagerd, I have idea. Check this out. All right, we're getting rid of that. I totally forgot about the little cheese wedges. So we could take these, do like this, and it's like a V-shaped window. I'm a genius! All right, now let's build this the rest of the way out. At least this one little itty bitty room. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We gotta put a door somewhere. We'll figure that out. We have to continue with this pattern, which is probably gonna be the thing that kills me at the end. However, I think it looks better this way, so we're gonna have to just keep it going. Or do we? I can actually put these inside of other blocks, but the thing is, when it gets to a certain point, it doesn't do it the way I want it to. We can agree it's not perfect and it's a little bit overlappy, but it works. And then we just put the final blocks on the top. Boop. All right, now we got to make the door for the office. Let's see. Let's go in and we'll do the exact same thing here. And now that we know how wide it's going to be, we can build this out and build this over and join up with it. Boop, boop, boop. I have an office. If you must know, it is actually my level of genius that terrifies me the most. All right, so we have a what looks like a VOD logo on the front, and then we've got a porch over here. Sweet. I decided these windows were a little bit less absolutely terrifying. Also, I fixed this little doorway, so it's a single door now. I still like the double through here. Clutch still freaks me out. Now that the office is done, I think we need something on the other side, but I kind of want to come out just a little bit from the house, so maybe we use something like this to kind of come out, or better yet, we could even go at an angle. It's not going to look good, but we can do it. Oh, what if we used one of these blocks and made it like a real big, like that, so like the main door's like in a pocket? That's kind of cool. Clutch is still standing there. So creepy. And now let's just go the other way with it. Whoop-ow, whoop-ow, whoop-ow. This one kind of is giving me some kitchen vibes. So I think maybe what we'll do is leave that little V shape in the corner on the inside and maybe mirror it on the other side. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, there it is. I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever whenever I built the other room, but I think this one's going to be a little bit more squared off. Somehow we got half a block off. Did I mess up somewhere? It did, yeah. That's about half a block I messed up. All right, so it looks like that V shape will work, but we're gonna have to do it a different way. Yeah, I'm getting it, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. Oh yeah! Now I bet you've never seen a kitchen look this good. I gotta get in there. Here's our entrance. Look, it's kitchen. That overlap. Big ol' windows in here. Nice, because I planned it out this way. Totally. We have office, we have kitchen. I think we need somewhere to maybe like a dining room and possibly a living room. So I think what we'll do is kind of build this out with like 2 more rooms about the same size. Now this room is done. I don't know what room this is going to be, but let's be honest, this is going to take a long time. So the house might get a little bit smaller. Everybody needs somewhere to go potty. So we may have to build a potty room. Just like right here. I don't know, that may even be a little bit too big, but we're gonna have to build this like this and then give it some kind of like hallway entry thing like there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the way. That way there's no direct line of sight to the bathroom door from the front door and no line of sight from this door to that door, which are not doors at all. None of this matters. We're having so much fun. This is actually getting quite difficult to put together. However, I do have a window and a bathroom. I don't know how I'm going to turn this into a bathroom. Is there a toilet mod for Farm Sim? Lastly is going to be the master bedroom. Yeah, and it's going to go right here. That way it has access to the outdoor patio. Turns out you really do have to put free build down before you start doing anything. Oops. That could have been bad. Man, oh man, it's coming together. We're very close. We're very, very close. All right, so basically the idea is here is we have a kitchen at the top left. The top right, we have an office, I guess. Left is a bedroom, and on the right is a bedroom. And on the right, I guess, is the master bedroom. I don't know. And then we've got a toilet in the middle. I'm still looking for that toilet mod. Now for the finale, we need to put out a really nice balcony off to the side, and I actually need to figure out how far it's going to be from one side to the other. We're going to do 2 of these pylons here, or columns, so now we need to figure this out. Easiest thing, just use the biggest one. Yeah, use one of these and go boop, and take a look at it. Yeah, okay. Well, that was easy. And then we'll come out from the house like that, and that will give us where it needs to be. Perfect. This was almost too easy. I'm afraid I've broken something. All right, there we go. 4 tall, and then delete these little guys. All right, there's one other thing that I actually need to do, because you may see this sticks out from the front of the house, which means that these are actually not right, because I want to cover for the front here. I'll show you what I mean. So with where these are right now, that's fine, but I want them a little bit further over, so we're going to add onto them over here. In order to do that, though, I need to find exactly where they're going to be, so I'm going to mark it with a block at the corner, and then I can delete them. And then simply re-add like so. Perfect. One more little spot needs to be done, so in order to keep cohesiveness with this, there is no window here, which is nice. I can add here, just like that. So now the front of the house is actually set up really nicely. And to be fair, I could do the same thing, I think, here. Maybe with the front door. Like that. It's not bad. Oh, the window looks awful now. So this window needs to be like double wide. It's actually fairly easy to fix. What's the catch? There was no catch. So it just works. Oh, it just works. We still got to put the roof on. It's clutch. Let's go this way. We still got to put the roof on, but look at this. I mean, the front's like perfectly. I hit my microphone. Sorry. So now the moment you've all been waiting for. The roof. Now this is going to be a tricky one because I need to line it up perfectly flat all the way across. Like, yeah. Yeah. But going the rest of the way actually is very difficult. And also here is going to be, I don't know, pretty easy. Yeah, this is really simple. This is really, really easy. Look at this. Doop-a-doo. Is the roof. Oh no, I got off. Turns out the one on this side's gonna be a little bit more difficult. I'm also gonna build off an extra area on this side too, because it's easier. So what we basically need to do is build out a line straight from about right here all the way down so that I can build on top of it. It doesn't need to be perfect, but we are gonna have to do it. Sorry. I guess with it being blocks, it's not too difficult. Oh no, I'm gonna have to build this and then I'm gonna have to go inside and delete all of them, but I'm not gonna be able to because it's on the roof. Crap. Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat, so I think we're gonna have to try and skin this cat a little bit differently by doing it this way. I think I actually figured it out. I just put a regular beam in there, just barely. I had to free place it so I couldn't snap it. However, ta-da, it worked. And then we just delete the beam. I still got more. Crap. Okay, well, this is actually easy because the center part would be about where this piece is. So for the rest of the way down, we'll just put it here. Oh, I got off. Speaking of getting off, somewhere I got really off. Oh, I see it. Oops. The final piece. Click. Ha ha! Yeah! So now all we got to do is place down some columns here. So we'll put one of those down and then a couple of these. Boop. Got that. Delete that block and we'll do the same thing over here. I mean, come on. That's so cool. That's very cool. Now we got to do the roof. This is going to be interesting, but at least it's not going to be difficult. We can definitely do this. So there's a couple different roofs that we could go with, but since we got these cheese wedge pieces, I think it would be really weird if we didn't build an arched roof. So we're going to do that, and it's going to arch from the very front of the house to the back. It's also going to be in 2 pieces. So like, for example, this section here is going to mold into the other section, which is going to be interesting. Man, it's going to be a lot of pieces. Oh boy, I hope I don't crash the game. Save! Here is how we going to do it. Every other one is going to have a piece. As a matter of fact, I don't know if we could put cheese wedges on the very side or not. No, we can't. So they're going to have to go on the top. It's not going to be an overhang or anything like that, but yeah, it'll be okay. Meaning that we're going to have to place down a bunch of these. a whole bunch of these. Man, this is like playing Minecraft. So this is the part that I was telling you about that's going to be a little bit interesting. Oh, how did I get off again? Found it. Every time, man. It's every time. All right, so check this. For this section here, the first one's going to go there. Then the second one actually goes here because this is also going to be arched on the roof. So it's going to kind of look the same from the front, but then coming from the side, it's going to look a little bit different. So for here, we can go like this, just like so. Boop, like that. But then here is actually going to continue along the side, just like that. Gosh, I'm looking at this now. This is going to be like a million cheese wedge pieces. You ever look at something and think, oh gosh, what have I done? This was a mistake. That's what I'm feeling right now. And done. Kinda, almost. We got to put cheese wedges down, but that's the house. It's a house, all right. Finally, do wedges. And this is going to take a while. So if you would please do me a favor and just, I don't know, just say a prayer for me. Here we go. And the last one, click. I made a house. I am very, very proud of my collection here. I'm going to go ahead and delete these blocks at the front. There we go. And one more. There we are. And I'm going to try and do a little bit of decorating around it so it looks nice. Remember when I said we were going to put down rocks so that it looked like that it was like actually just part of a rock formation? Yeah, we gonna do that. That's what we gonna do. Let's see. Let's place them around, hopefully in a way where it doesn't quite look like we're building on top of the same rock formation. Oh, that's a big rock right there. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one a lot. I found the biggest one. I found the biggest rock, and I'm so happy about it. You have no idea. Let's go. Bam! And now the moment of truth. What does it look like? And it's super nice. Look at this. It's not perfect. Let's be completely honest here. And the entrance is anything if not super sketchy. However, I mean, I thought it did okay. Finished up. I got a patio where you would expect patio to be. A little opening area back here with a couple trees, because of course. And then anytime you see some like super fancy house up on a mountain, they always have some kind of fence around it to keep them from falling off. So there you go. That's that. Actually, the way up is super. It's just a little different. So I just put down a bunch of rocks and then made a pathway. I actually haven't tested it yet, so I don't know. Ooh, that was sketchy. I don't actually know if it works or not, but yeah, that worked a little bit too well, I think. Come on, man. Come on. As far as everything inside, bye, dude. As far as everything inside, I don't really know what to put in here. We could paint the ground. We could do something. If we got some placeables, I may have to cut the roof off to put some in here. Well, never mind. We're not doing that. But I thought it turned out okay for a little house, a farming simulator. If you guys want to come in and mess with this and do some other stuff yourself, go for it. But in the meantime, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was cool. Hey, if you guys are going to do the same thing, let me know. Jump over to the Discord, linked below, and share some screenshots. Otherwise, have a great day. We'll see you later.